This is for people on the left. How do you slap a Nazi label on someone
That's a Nazi America.
To return people that break into your country back home?
while spitting on Israel?
There's a bloodbath going on! Stopping Israel is a genocide!
Everybody who talks about Israel these days is just so full of shit. I mean, or just not, I don't want children to die. Duh, who does? None of us want children to die. None of us want this war to go on. But it's not addressing what the problem is. The problem is that one side wants a two-state solution. One side never did and still doesn't. One side uses terrorism to get their goals. One side retaliates against terrorism. One side is accused of genocide but doesn't do it. The other side actually would love to do it. People keep saying Israel has the right to defend itself. And then whenever Israel does, they object to it.
The same people holding up the Free Palestine sign
You wear Queers for Palestine t-shirts.
while screaming women's rights, my body, my rights,
And you can't define woman, I mean person who menstruates.
and waving your pride flags. Do you even realize that the country that you're defending has no rights for women?
You heard about Sharia law? You know anything about it?
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
It's like a part of Islam that some people refer to.
So Sharia law is the governing law in Muslim countries. There's a lot of extremist rules, such as when a young woman starts menstruating, as young as 8 years old even, they're now allowed to be married off to a man of any age up until 85, 90 years old. And so things like that are justified, and obviously women's rights for... Yes.
Or homosexuals or trans people? You're cheering for a nightmare.
Muslims go and conquer the adjacent country. What do? We kill them all? No. The Prophet says, the first thing you do is call them to Islam. If they accept it, leave them. Khalas, they're Muslims, we go. If they refuse, then tell them to pay taxation, jizya. If they refuse, then we have to fight.
What we as Muslims want to implement here in the United States, we believe the Constitution should be replaced by the Quran.
First move that I will do, I will abolish the Constitution and I will establish the only logical and rational Constitution, which is the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
And you're the same people screaming about climate change, riding jets to climate summits, which leave carbon footprints bigger than my ego. And then you yell, defund the police, but as soon as you have an emergency, you call 911. And don't even get me started on the equity nonsense. You're demanding reparations while sipping lattes in gentrified zip codes that y'all priced out the poor people from. You preach tolerance, but you cancel anyone that disagrees with you. Literally, cancel them. You claim love wins, but riot every time you don't get your way. I wish y'all would wake up. And I hope this video reaches some of you. Because you don't even know what you're fighting for. And this right now is a war on common sense.
You're the Teachers Union Education Party, and you've turned schools and colleges into a joke. What a shocker that the people who see everything through the lens of race and sex see their election loss as a result of racism and sexism.
And we're just done playing nice.